Hi everyone, I'm General Troll and welcome to my villager trading hall tutorial. Let's have a look inside my trading hall and check it out. So inside here you can see all the villagers. There's 13 villagers in here, each with a different profession. So like if I go over here to this fisherman, he is giving me emeralds for coal and buckets of cod for emeralds. So I can, if I wish, I can trade him with this here. You can see here trading up. So that's good. You can trade as much as you can a day. You can see this is now locked out. This will reset after a while once he works at the station again, and it'll reset twice a day for a maximum of twice a day. Speak to this villager here. He is looking sticks and he'll give me emeralds for sticks. I can trade this again. You see, he's went red. But once he works the station again, he should be available to trade the sticks again. You're trading with villagers, you'll see their level grows up. That'll go up to level 5. And the more you trade with them, they'll start to like you and stuff, and they will give you a better price. So there's 3 different things that affect the price, and that is the more you trade with them, and they'll become more friendly with you, and therefore they will give you a discount. And villagers will gossip with each other, so they will actually tell the others that you are a good buyer. Another thing is the hero of the village effect for defeating a raid. That will give you improved prices as well. And the other thing that affects price is demand. If you're constantly buying the same thing off them, the price will slightly go up. So that's just a few things to remember. So this is our trading hall, so let's see how to build it. For this build you're going to need some building blocks. I'm using sandstone. You're going to need 21 glass panes. You're going to need some torches to light it up. Then we're going to need some dirt. These are temporary blocks where you'll have them at the end. They're only used for the construction. 13 white beds, again only used for construction. A piston, a lever for switching the piston on, again temporary as well. A door. We'll need 2 villagers and some food for breeding them. You can also use 13 optional chests. These are entirely optional, but I'll show you how we use them. And you will need the 13 jobs, which will be the cartography table, the fletching table, the smithing table, the brewing stand, the smoker, blast furnace, grindstone, lectern, composter, loom, stonecutter, barrel, and cauldron. Okay, so first things we're going to do is place down a few blocks to get us started. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to leave a gap in between each of those. And then from the middle 2 we are going to put an additional 2 blocks down like so. I'm going to do the same on this side and put a block there. And the same on this side and put a block there. Next we are going to go 3 blocks up, 2 across and down like that. So that's going to be the entrance to the trading hall. These are going to be cells either side here. We'll build those up in a minute. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create our other cells. So we're going to have 4 cells down this side here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we are going to have 3 across at the bottom. So 3 gaps along the bottom, and then back up here we will have our 4 gaps up this side, like so. Now for each of these cells what you want to do is bring it down and bring it across like so, creating this sort of U shape. So just fill that out on all the sides, like so. So down 3, across. Fill in the individual cells, 3 long, and the length of it, and fill in the cells like so. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is repeat this pattern on the 3rd layer. Sorry. I'm actually going to put a block in there like that. Okay, so once you have that layer done, what you're going to go around is go around and put a block in on each of these corners and where the cells are. So you can see the cells there, so you're going to put a block there, block there, block there, and block there, block there, and there on the corners where the cells are, on the corners, cells, and corners, like so. Okay, so once you've done all that there, we are going to put in our windows. So in each of these remaining gaps, we are going to place a window. Once all the windows are in place, what you want to do is actually put down your door at the front of the trading hall, like so. So this will stop any nasty mobs getting in, which we do not want to happen. Next, we are going to finish off the cells. So to do this, what you're going to do is on the third layer, we're going to fill in above each of the cells, like so. So there should be 2 rows you'll have to fill in on each side. Like so. Now with the cells all filled in, what you want to do is down these corners here, you can see the windows, just make it look a bit better, put in block there and there, there and there, there and there. Now that just gives it a bit of a better look from the outside. Now you want to get your villagers into the trading hall. So I have 2 villagers here I've spawned in. So you get your villagers in via rail or via boat if you're in survival world, and just make sure to block up your door like so, because we don't want them to leave. Now what we're going to do is we need 13 villagers, so we're going to breed these 2 villagers. Do this by giving them lots of food, so just throw some food at them like so. So you throw lots and lots of food, they'll pick the food up, and once they're well fed they should enter love mode and start breeding. So you can see they picked all the food up, and it's just now a matter of waiting for them to hopefully start breeding. We'll give them a bit more food just to speed things along. And there you have it, so now they're in love mode, so now we should hopefully get a new villager. Wait for it. And there we have it, a new villager. So what we need to do is just keep repeating this process until you have your 13 villagers. Once we have our 13 villagers, we'll want to place down all our jump site blocks. So let's start placing them down. So we have our loom, we have our barrel space, smithing table, we have our brewing stand, we have the blast furnace, we have the smoker, the composter, the stonecutter, the lectern, if I can get some space here, the lectern, and then we have the cartography table, the fletching table, the grindstone, and the cauldron. And that'll bring down all the 13 of the jobs. The cauldron down, grinding stone, the cartography table, or sorry, the fletching table, and finally the cartography table. That's all 13 down. Now all we need to do is wait until night time. Once it's night time, what you want to do is you're going to take your dirt blocks and you're going to block the villagers in their cells. So we will place a block above and down like so. And then what you'll do is you'll break the bed and the villager is trapped in their cell. So you repeat this for all the cells the whole way around the trading hall, like so, all the way around. And what you may find sometimes is that the villagers will bug out and not go in the bed. Just wait till the following night and they should hopefully eventually get into their bed. So just continue this the whole way around. After a few day and night cycles, you should have all your villagers trapped in their individual cells like so. Now what we're going to do is get the correct workstation, put it into their cell alongside them. So yeah, well, let's start with that. So what we'll do first is we will just remove these stations that's in a road. Right, so this guy here, we can see, is a farmer. So the farmers use the composter, so we'll place down a composter beside him, like so. As easy as that. Next we have a leatherworker. So the leatherworker uses the cauldron. Cauldron's over here. So we'll take the cauldron and we'll put it down beside him, like so. Nice and easy. Next up we have the cleric. So the cleric uses the brewing stand. Brewing stand's here. We'll just try a brewing stand. I'm going to place a new brewing stand down. So the brewing stand, we can't place it here because he is in the way. So what you do in this instance is you put your brewing stand down on the edge of the cell, like so. And this is where our piston and lever is going to come in. And so what we're going to do is we're going to place down our piston. And we're going to put our lever on the piston, flick the piston on, destroy the piston lever, and our brewing stand has been pushed into the cell. So that's how you get your crafting tables and stuff into the cell with the villagers. So you just keep doing that with all the villagers. Just to see here the Fletcher here, so the Fletcher will need the fletching table, and yeah, we'll put that in beside him. And again, in this instance we can't put it in, so we just use our piston again. Set the piston down, put the switch in the piston, enable this piston, break them, and there we go. So keep doing that there until you have assigned all the correct workstations to all of your villagers. Okay, for the grinding stone, it actually won't move in, so that's going to be a bit trickier. So in this instance here, what we'll have to do is actually place our piston higher up. So what you want to do is put down 2 blocks like so, put your piston here, and enable your piston, and that'll push in our block here. Then we can take our grindstone and place it underneath, like so. So that's just how you get around the instance of the grindstone. Okay, so we have now all the stations in with our villagers. We can now take away all of the soil blocks that was blocking them in, as they will not be able to leave their cells now, like so. So we are almost, we are essentially finished now. What you can do now is put a roof on here. What I also want to do is light up in here to stop any mobs, hostile mobs from spawning inside. Yeah, so we get it all nice and lit up, like so. And you can put a roof on here to stop mobs falling down inside and generally decorate the trading hall. Another optional thing you can do is with the chest that I mentioned at the very beginning. What you can go around and in front of each of your stations you can just dig a hole and throw a chest in here, like so. What you do with these chests is that you can throw in the items that you trade with each of these people. So for instance with the farmer, he trades carrots and stuff, so what you do is all your surplus carrots you throw in here, and then whenever you want to come in and trade, you can lift them out of your chest and trade them, and any ones that are left over you can throw back into your chests. So it's as simple as that there. Just quickly run around, throw your chests in the ground in front of each of them, and it just makes it easier for storing your resources at the correct person that you built at the end. And that is pretty much the trading hall complete. Like I said, just put a roof on it just to make it nice and safe, and yeah, there you have it, our trading hall.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and leave a comment below. Subscribe and click that bell. Thanks for watching.